They got land. They got casinos. They got their own schools. Can somebody show me a Negro pretendian community that has its own land, its own businesses, its own schools, its own communities? Otherwise, this is a bunch of intellectual masturbation. Intellectual masturbation. You don't want to be black. You're ashamed of being African, so you're going to create a fictitious identity. And let me say this. It is your right to create a fictitious identity. I ain't got no problem with you. Pan-Africanism is the original black man's ideology. Pan-Africanism will be the black man's last ideology. All the greatest leaders were Pan-Africanists. All the greatest revolutionaries were Pan-Africanists. No other ideology can touch us. None of you. No religious ideology, no political ideology. Nobody can compete with Marcus Garvey. Nobody. Nobody can compete with Kwame Nkrumah. Nobody. Nobody can compete with Patrice Lumumba. Nobody. Nobody can compete with Henry Haile Garnett. Nobody. And in the modern time, right now, not one of you can compete with me. Not one of you. On no level, you can't tie my shell tops. Okay? So there's no competition here. I have no competition. Pan-Africanism has no competition. Not the pretendians, not the Hebrews. None of you are a threat to anything we do, believe, or working for. But what I'm asking for is this. If the pretendians are serious about being Indians, because I've already told you, the first Americans were Africans. Let me say that again. The first people on this continent were from Africa. It was recorded. It is written. It is archived. It's in Africa. It's in the libraries over here. The scholarship has been done. The first people here were Africans. That's undisputable. Okay? But y'all don't want to admit that because you hate yourself. So, pretendians, where are your institutions? If you want people to join your fictitious nation, you have to have institutions for these people. Where are the pretendian communities? Where are the pretendian casinos? Where are the pretendian reserves? You don't have none, and you're never going to get none. And I'm going to tell you why. None of the leaders of the pretendian community, not one of them, is an institution builder or an activist. Not one. Let me say it again. I need my millennial gang to listen up, because y'all the ones they brainwashing. I need my millennial gang to listen up. There's not a single pretendian spokesperson who is an activist or an institution builder. Every last one is a YouTubian blogger. That's it. That's all they ever going to do the rest of their life. Come back 20 years from now. We're going to have 20 FDMG academies, and they will still be on YouTube telling you you're not from Africa, you are a pretendian. No jobs for your kids, no security for your women, no institutions for the people, no land that they own. They are nothing but YouTubian bloggers and opportunists. They are not activists. They are not institution builders. See, that's why the Pan-Africanists are always going to win out, because we do street work. We do work. Somebody help me out. We got all these rappers and all these athletes and all these actors and all these singers with all this money. We ain't got a single black Wall Street in America. Jay-Z is a billionaire. Kanye is a billionaire. LeBron is a billionaire. Bob Johnson is a billionaire. Whitney Houston is the richest woman in North American history. No disrespect to none of them. No disrespect to none of them. I like all of them, right? But can somebody tell me how you got all these billionaires and all these millionaires and you ain't got a single black Wall Street in black America? Somebody help me out. What am I missing here, Negro beings? What am I missing here? Listen, I respect my brother Kanye. No disrespect. But if Kanye want to impress me, build a black Wall Street. No disrespect to Jay-Z. If Jay-Z want to impress me, build a Black Wall Street. No disrespect to Oprah. No disrespect to LeBron James. But if you want to impress me, build a Black Wall Street. Go buy one of these towns for sale. Go buy one of these towns for sale. Go buy one of these towns for sale and open up an independent school, a real independent school, okay? A real independent black bank, a real independent black hospital, a real independent black supermarket, a real independent black manufacturing sector to give jobs to black people. Do that. Do that, and I will praise your name from now unto eternity. Do that. Because until you do that, you have done nothing for black folks. I don't care how many people you paid to get out of jail. That's good. I commend you, but that's not changing nothing. I don't care how many documentaries on police brutality you pay for. That's good. I commend you, but that's not changing nothing. I don't care how many protests you go to. I don't care how many congressional hearings you sit in. I don't care how many protests, how many interviews you do. That means nothing. If you want to change Black America, you build institutions that black people control. See, this is Leo season.